Minnesota Democrat Al Franken took to the Senate floor today, and Nancy Cordes tells us he made the announcement he could no longer avoid.
I will be resigning as a member of the United States Senate.
Senator Franken bowed to pressure today, but did not bow to his accusers.
Some of the allegations against me are simply not true. Others I remember very differently.
If anything, Franken suggested he is the victim of a double standard.
I am leaving while a man who has bragged on tape about his history of sexual assault sits in the Oval Office.
Like President Trump, Franken is accused of groping multiple women before he came to Washington.
I would have liked to see him take some responsibility, but the end result was the same.
Senator Amy Klobuchar is Franken's Minnesota colleague.
Did you think it was important for him to step down?
I felt that given what was going on, that you had more and more allegations, that you had members that were calling for him to step down, that it was just going to become really difficult for him to do his job.
The pair of Democratic resignations this week puts even more pressure on the GOP and its Alabama Senate candidate, Roy Moore.
The man who has repeatedly preyed on young girls.
Many Senate Republicans disavowed Moore again today.
I wish he were not our nominee. I think if he wins, he's the gift that keeps on giving for Democrats.
Then, late this afternoon, they learned that Arizona Republican Trent Franks intends to step down. The 8-term congressman would not tell reporters why.
I'll let the statement speak for itself. Okay?
What does the statement say?
Take a look at it.
The House Ethics Committee just announced that its members voted earlier today to investigate whether Franks engaged in sexual harassment or retaliation for opposing sexual harassment. Franks, who is a deeply religious Christian conservative, was seen on the House floor this evening, Jeff, praying with a group of his fellow Republicans.
Nancy Cordes on Capitol Hill.